So it started with Keep Laws Passing. And then I got married, and 4 months later was divorced. Well, filing for divorce, and within a year I was divorced. After that, I was up and down with friendships, relationships. Wasn't really in the healthiest spot. Found what I thought was a solid relationship. Ended up having Jackson out of wedlock, and then about 2 months after Jackson was born, Dad had his massive heart attack. And then things just kind of plateaued. They just kind of didn't move, didn't go up, didn't go down. And then I became single, which was a major life change. And at that point, I just kind of felt like everything crumbling. I was in school full time, working full time, had responsibility for bills on my own now, had a kid on my own now. And so everything that was like on my shoulders just kind of hit the ground, and I didn't think life could get any better than where it was at. Honestly, I think it was when I hit that rock bottom moment. In that specific moment, I didn't, like, everything was dark. And at one time, I specifically remember my whole body just kind of got warm, like when someone gives you a hug. And I just heard a voice that, get up, you've got this, this isn't your end. So at that moment, I could see where my life was heading, and I think that was God telling me, come back. And so since then, it's been uphill. So I constantly had this feel of guilt. I was working full time, then focusing on school, so I felt guilty for not having that time at Jackson. I also felt almost like failure, just wanting to give up, not wanting to continue on. I contemplated school, is it really worth it right now? Is it really worth wasting my time? At the time it was a waste. But I think having those people remind me that I'm going to school for Jackson. I'm not wasting my time. I'm doing it to give him a better life. And I think just people reminding me to pray about it, don't just push it off on the back burner. Pray about it. If it's an issue, it needs to be dealt with. Don't push it away. I think just having them pick me up was my turning point. I love definitely just coming in on Sundays and everyone's welcoming Jackson before they welcome me, which is perfectly fine. But I love that they are establishing that relationship with him too. They're welcoming to both of us no matter what. I do come alone. I do come with him as a single mom, and I'm not looked at that way. I'm being asked constantly, is there anything we can do for you? Is there anything you need? So I love knowing that I just have the support and the help if needed. I just want to be an example to them. I want to be that person who reminds them, hey, you're going to go through this. There's no doubt about it. But as long as you keep your faith, you're going to have your struggles, but you're going to have to keep walking in that faith, and you will come out stronger than you were before. And I just want to be that example of someone who's been in those pits, but has survived and came out of it.